Hello, welcome to today's Potd video. First, to understand the question, whose name is minimum sum. Then we see the intuition behind it, and then we code the solution. So before starting that, please subscribe my channel because I am also a student that currently in college. So I am seeking all of your support. So let's understand the question. Given an array ARR such that each element is in the range of 0 to 9, and they are saying that find the minimum possible sum of two numbers found using the elements of the array, and all digits in the given array must be used to form the two numbers. Okay, and return a string without leading zeros. Okay, so they are saying us that we have given an array and we have to like form two numbers separately. Okay, like in this they are forming 358 and 246, and we have to tell them the sum. But the condition they are telling us that we have to find the minimum possible sum of two numbers found. Okay, so that we have to do, like in this second example they are saying that they are forming number 35 and 047, and like if we sum both of them, then the sum is 082, and we have to remove the leading zeros because they already said that writing the string without leading zero. So that we have to do. So let's first understand this example, that what we have to exactly we have to do. Okay, so yeah, so this is the example that we have to see. They are given the number 6, 8, 4, and 5, 2, 3. Okay, and like if I am telling about the size of this array, then the size of this array is 6. Okay, so we have to form two numbers. Okay, so two number, so the total number of digits in both the numbers should be 6. So it may be possible that one number is of one digit, another one is 5, and then it may be possible that one of 2 and 4, and both of them are of 3 digit, and the like continues, and the second one is 4 and 2. So the same case is repeating right now. Okay, so these three cases that can be possible of the 6 digits, but we have to telling them the minimum possible sum. So if we consider this case, then the minimum possible sum number have a digit of 5. So this is not possible because it has a digit that is 4, and it is also not possible because this is the digit that has 3 digits. Okay, but in 3 and 3 digit it may be possible that after carry there are the 4 digits can be found, but this is the best case than that 2 and 4 case, because in this it always the case that there are minimum the 4 digits in it. Okay, so that's why I am considering the 3 and 3, both the numbers have 3 digits in each. Okay, so if I am telling you about one another case, that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I am taking the another case. So total number of digit in this array is 5. So we have to form two digits. So how many digits that can be? 2, 3. Okay, and 1, 4. So these two cases can be possible. So but 4, 1, 4 have the digit that have minimum 4 digits in it. So this sum is not minimum. Okay, because it have minimum 4 digits in it that is larger than the three digit, because a four digit number like 1 1 1 is always greater than a three like a digit number that is 1 1 1. Okay, so the this case is not possible, so we are going for 2 and 3 digits. Okay, so from the two example we understand that the number of digits in both the numbers should be almost same. But if it is a odd element array, then one has one more element than the another number. Okay, and if it is even length array, then both the numbers should have same number of the digits. That thing we are understand from this these two questions. Okay, so let me erase it, then we go for the intuition behind it that we have to do in this. Okay, so let me give you a 1 second. Okay, so it is erased. Okay, so let's continue. So we know that we have to form two numbers. Okay, and there some should be minimum, some should be minimum. Okay, so there are two numbers. Okay, so and we have to tell them that some should be minimum. Okay, so how the two number sum should be minimum? On if and only if, when both numbers should be minimum. Okay, then there is some should be then there some be minimum. Okay, So both numbers should be minimum, then their sum can be minimum only. Okay, so we have to form two numbers, that are minimum. Okay, so 684523, if I am see about this array, then I have to form two numbers that have three digit in each. Okay, three digit in each. So if I am talking about the very first digit, so very first digit, if I am saying that very first digit of a number is 6 and another is 8. Okay, okay. So if I am forming this number, then this can be 600 and something, 800 and something. If the same 6 and 8, I replaced it 2 and 3, replaced it with 2 and 3, then it is 200 and something and 300 and something. So this is the minimum, that thing I want to point out. Okay, so we have to take the starting numbers should be minimum. Okay, then our the number completely can be minimum. Okay, so for the minimum, what we have to do, like for the minimum number, what we have to do, we have to sort this array. Okay, so after sorting this, what it become? It become 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. Okay, so this is the case that become. Okay, so now we have to form two numbers. So this is already fixed that 2 is the starting number of one number and 3 is the starting of the another number, because if I am already taken the 2, then the smallest element after that it is 3 only. Okay, so 2 and 3 are already gone. Now 4, 5, 6, 8 remaining. Okay, so to the number to be minimum, the starting digit should be minimum. So 4 is the minimum digit that can become here, and similarly 5 is the minimum digit that can become here. And if I am talking about this, then 6 is the minimum digit that remaining that can become here, and 5, 8 is the remaining digit that can become here. So these are the two numbers that we can form that are the minimum, and for sure they give us the minimum sum also. Okay, so how much sum is there? It is 4. Okay, and 5, 4 and 9 0, and it is 3, 2, 5 and 6. So 604 sum is coming. Okay, and in the example, like they are also given as 604 sum. Okay, so that thing I want to point out here, that we have to take the minimum digit at each place. Okay, from the available number of the digits. Okay, so this is the first example. Let me understand you one more example, and then we code it up then. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So sorry, so as we know that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is the array that has the five number of the elements, and we have to find two numbers that can be minimum. So we know that 1 and 2 are the minimum digits that can be come here at the first position. Okay, now the minimum is 3, now the minimum is 4, now the minimum is 5. So the sum formed is 159. Okay, so this is the minimum sum that we can be formed. So I think that the intuition you can easily understand already. Okay, so we know that these two are the strings. Why we can't store it in number? Because the array length can goes to 10 to the power 5 or 10 to the power 6. Okay, so that's why that can't be stored in the integer range. So that's why we have to store both of them in a string. Okay, so we have to add them also in the string also. So you should know that how we have to add two numbers in a string. Okay, so let me tell you how we add the two numbers. Let's say I have taken a string 159 and another one is 456. Okay, so what we do, we first add both the numbers these simply. So this become 15. Okay, so this become 15. So as we all know that if we divide it by 10, then we find out the carry. Okay, so carry becomes 1. We take also a carry variable with us, and if I have to tell them that which number we should have to store, then what we have to do, we have to take a modulo. Okay, we have to take modulo it with 10. Okay, so now what it become? It become 5. Okay, so the number we have to store here is 5, and the carry is 1, and 5 and 5 is 10. 10 plus 1 is 11, and what we have to store, 11 modulo 10 is 1, and carry is also become 1. Okay, so now the carry is also 1, and 4 and 5 plus 1 carry, what it become? It becomes 6. So in this way we do the addition of the two strings, but it may be possible that one string of more length and another string is of less length. So in that case, what we have to do, we have to take care of only this string after doing the sum of these string. Okay, that we have to do. So let me understand you this sum in the code in best way. Okay, so let's see the code that what we are doing here. uh, Let me see. Okay, so this is the code that we have to do. Okay, so first, what I am doing, I am sorting the both I am sorting the array because we have to find out the minimum element that I already said. Then I taking two string, first string and second string, because I have to store two numbers. That's why I am taking two string. Okay, and I am taking the round one is to round one is used for a the first number, storing of the first number. Okay, so if round one is true, then I am storing it in first string. Otherwise, I am storing it in the second string. And each time round one is changed, because each time the number or the chances is changing. Okay, and I am taking care of the two string. Two string is used for converting it into a string. That's why I'm taking it. And I am taking two pointers, len1 and len2, and they are pointing their respective position. Then I am taking a string answer that I return them. And carry is used for if a number is become like more than 10. Okay, so first what I am doing here, I am like simply finding both the numbers. Okay, by converting them into the integers. Okay, and then I am finding the sum. And then carry become what? Carry is sum divided by 10, because I already tell you that carry is finding out by divided by 10 and number is finding out by taking the modulo with 10. So that thing I am like doing here, and taking modulo, I'm taking here the modulo for what? For what? Finding out the number that I have to use. And I am converting that into string, and storing it answer string, and like decreasing both the pointers. So after this, it may be possible that both length are not equal, and one pointer is pointing here and another pointing is pointing here, and the another pointer is become -1. So that's why our loop breaks. But this pointer is greater than 0 or equal to 0 right now also. So I am taking about both the cases, that if first string is smaller, like if the first string is bigger and if the second string is bigger. And after that also, if I am finding out any carry, then I am like storing it in our string. And finally I am reversing the string, because if I am adding it. Okay, so I am storing from here, so my string is 516, but the correct answer is what? Correct answer is 615. Okay, 615. So that's why I am reversing the string. And after that I am using this function, because I have to remove all the trailing zero, all the leading zeros. Okay, so that's why I'm using that answer dot erase zero and answer dot find first node of zeros. Okay, because I have to like this finding out the first index that is node zero, and erasing all those elements that are zero. Okay, and finally I'm returning the answer string. So this is the solution that you have to understand it properly. Okay, on your own also, then you can easily understand. So let me compile and run this code, that what we getting. It is like compiling and running fine. So let me submit it. I think that it's got accepted. Okay, so yeah, it got accepting. So that's my solution. Please do subscribe my video. Thank you.